64, James Capps in the 64. Set for heat number 1 for the late model sportsman. Billy Hendricks will bring him to the green. Here they come. Green flag. Dinsmore from the outside pole position will take the lead. Side by side down the backstretch. Hendricks on the inside in the 0. Racing with the 54 of Mike Hefferman. Hefferman trying to get going there on the high groove. Makes contact with Hendricks. Hendricks gathers it back up, but a couple of more cars skirt by, and look at this. They all slow down in the 3rd and 4th turn. We got cars all over the place. And the caution flag will come out. Yellow is out for the 54 of Mike Hefferman. David Piper right up there in the 53, as is James Russell in the 13. As we get set for the restart, 1 lap complete. Here they come. Green flag. Trouble for Billy Hendricks at the start, and look out! He comes around as David Piper comes around. And the caution flag is out once again. We couldn't get that lap complete as they were mixing it up going down into turn 1. Is James Capps. The 0 is Billy Hendricks, and the 53 of David Piper. Set for the restart. Here they come. Green flag. Dinsmore back out in front in the 18. Being chased by Ware, and a side-by-side battle for the 3rd spot. Russell flexing some muscle up on the outside in the 13. Racing the 95 of St. Pierre. Here comes Ware looking to the inside of Dinsmore. Dinsmore up a groove out of turn 4, and that opens it up for Ware. Ware leads them down into turn 3. Dinsmore still up on the outside. We'll tuck it in behind Ware for 2nd. Jimmy Russell on the move in the 13. Cross flags are in the air halfway through heat number 1 for the late model sportsman. Frank Ware is the leader. Jimmy Russell is 2nd. Ray Dinsmore is 3rd. The 95 of Mike St. Pierre is 4th. Then Frankie Eldridge and Kyle Roy. Russell now up on the outside of Ware. Battle for the lead. Russell by a nose at the stripe. And he will lead him off the 2nd turn and down the backstretch. Jimmy Russell, the new leader. Frank Ware, 2nd. Then the 95 of St. Pierre runs in 3rd. 2 laps to go. Titian right behind him. White flag is in the air. One more time around for Jimmy Russell. Russell will win it. Ware will finish 2nd. St. Pierre for 3rd. Ray Dinsmore will be 4th. Frankie Eldridge 5th. Kyle Roy will be 6th. Then it's the 64 of Capps, the 53 of Piper, Hendricks in the 0, and the number 12 of Eric Hoffman. That's the way they run in heat number 1 for the late model sportsman Super Streets. So the super modifieds are staged and ready to go in their first of 2 qualifying heats, 10 laps each. On the pole is the number 9 of George Peralt. Green flag. And Lance Bartholomew from the outside goes to the lead in the number 12. Here comes Mike Sperling in the 61. Sperling goes to second. Kyle Sawyer is third. Peralt back to fourth, and Mike Ketty is fifth in the 77. Bartholomew, the rookie sensation in that number 12, mentioned a winner a couple of times here at USA Speedway in 2014. Starting to open up a very comfortable lead. Mike Sperling is second, being chased by Kyle Sawyer in the number 5. Got a battle going on for the 4th spot right now. Ketty down on the inside in the 77. Racing with George Peralt to take the spot away as we're halfway through heat number 1 for the super modifieds. There's your leader by about a half a straightaway, Lance Bartholomew, and that battle for second now between Kyle Sawyer in the 5 and Mike Sperling in the 61. Sawyer just can't find a spot to get up alongside and race with him. 2 laps to go. Two to go. And that battle continues for second. The best race on the track right now between the 5 and the 61. Now less than a lap. Sawyer looks to the inside, can't make the pass. Sperling up a groove once again. Its bottom is open for Sawyer, but he can't make the move. Checkered flag is in the air. Bartholomew will win it. Here's that race for second. Too close to call. We'll wait for the official finish on second spot. Boy, Kyle Sawyer, talk about waiting to make his move. Did so out of the 4th turn on the last lap. Sparky MacGyver in the 22, PJ Sturgis in the 11, Tommy Tombarello in the 98, and Jim Barker in the 38. Set to turn them loose. Here they come. Green flag. Side by side for the lead. Off the second turn, and look out. Timmons gets loose in the 31. Great save, but he ends up on pit road. Now he's going to try and race around to get back out onto the racetrack, but tough break there. Meanwhile, up front, Whitcomb the leader. Here's Sparky MacGyver in the 22 running second, and Tommy Tombarello on the move in the 98. Whitcomb with a good run. MacGyver 2 lengths back, and then 2 behind him is Tombarello in the 98. Got to go away back to PJ Sturgis running 4th in the 11, and Tony Carroll 5th in the number 2. Cross flags are in the air halfway through heat number 2 for the super modifieds. Whitcomb giving it a good run in the number 21. MacGyver stays within striking distance in the 2nd spot. And Tombarello fading just a little bit now for 3rd in the 98. laps to go. 2 to go. Here's MacIver making his move down on the inside of Eddie Whitcomb. MacIver waited to this point to make the move. He's got the inside. Whitcomb trying to fight back on the outside. White flag, 1 more to go. MacIver, the new leader, got to pick his way through some back markers. And does. Checkered flag will go in the air this time, and Sparky MacIver will win it. Eddie Whitcomb for second. Tommy Tombarello will be third. P.J. Sturgis will be fourth. Tony Carroll will be fifth in the number 2. Well, Sparky MacIver knew he had it. He just didn't know when to use it.
The lights are out on the Pace vehicle. Speedway is clear. Safety lights are off. John Spence Jr. looks them over, set to call them out of the turn, and here they come. Green flag. Chris Pasteryak has the lead at the drop of the green flag, going through 1 and 2, side by side. Bolton's in trouble. Bonsignor doesn't want to collect him. He slows and goes by the number 36. So it's Pasteryak leading the opening lap. Side-by-side racing for the number 2 position. Iannarelli's quick off the second turn. Gets by Russ Wood Jr. in the 51W. Here's Smith to the outside of Sherman as they battle. Nerf bar to nerf bar down the front straightaway. Smith and Woody. Smith nudges ahead. Goes to third. Three laps into the record books. Iannarelli trying to hunt down the race leader, Chris Pasteryak. Dana Smith third. Russ Wood Jr. is fourth. And in that final transfer spot is car number 93. Now, Justin Bonsignor is a provisional contender. He could get the provisional spot for tomorrow's race. Pasteryak enjoys a comfortable margin in the 5 Connecticut car. The final transfer spots, car number 93, George Sherman, the veteran out of Framingham, Massachusetts. We're going to be halfway at the stripe, 7 down. Pasteryak driving a good line around in this one. 2-time champion in the 5 Connecticut car, leads them down the front straightaway. The Access Realty, number 27 with Kevin Iannarelli. Another one of the few graduates from the Pro 4 Modifieds to get into the full-blown Modifieds a few seasons ago. Currently running in the number 2 position. Set to complete lap number 10. 5 more to go. Five to advance, plus the provisional. Justin Bonsignor qualifies for one of the provisional positions. The other car that qualifies in this race for a provisional is the race leader. That's Chris Pasteryak. So Bonsignor looking to hold on here and ride this one out and take the provisional spot for tomorrow's event. 2 laps to go at the stripe. 2 to go. Final 2 trips around the 3/8 mile Lee USA Speedway. Here's the white flag, 1 more. And the New England Race Fuels Sunoco checkered flag is going to fall on Jewett City, Connecticut's Chris Pasteryak, winning the Consi. Iannarelli goes second, Smith, Wood, and the number 93, George Sherman. and the rest of the field, and that includes the provisional Justin Bonsignor, makes the show tomorrow.
And they're ready to go at it again. Here they come. Green flag. Side by side down into turn one. Dan Poliquin in the 24 and the 18 of Eric Schofield. Schofield up on the outside. Schofield will lead lap number one. Poliquin for second. The 27 is Adam Giacomazzi. Kamazzi runs third, and here comes the 98. Joe Gennaro. Oh, and he spins after having to get on the brakes heavy in the third and fourth turn. Gets it going again, but unfortunately is at the rear of the field. Up front, the 18, Eric Schofield. Schofield leads him around. Poliquin runs second. Giacomazzi third in the 27. Giacomazzi is third. Then the number 25, Chris Sullivan, into the fourth spot. The 0 of Ed Gilman. Gilman ready to give challenge to that position as they come under the cross flags. A spin on the backstretch. That's John Foltz in the 32, but he gets it going again. Here's the leader across the stripes, Schofield. Poliquin all by himself in second. Giacomazzi for third. Ed Gilman is fourth, and that's where it gets tight. Chris Sullivan. Then the 0-4 of C.J. McLaughlin. McLaughlin being chased by Sam Gilman in the 0-1, and just 2 laps to go. Big lead for Schofield in the 18. He sees the white flag and he could coast around from here as Poliquin runs second. Pretty good battle for third now. Giacomazzi in the 27 being hounded by Ed Gilman in the 0. Gilman will look to the inside trying to make the pass on the last lap. Meanwhile, Schofield will win it. Poliquin will finish second. Here's that race for third. At the line, it's Gilman. Giacomazzi will finish fourth as the caution flag comes out at the same time. Giacomazzi for fourth, followed by Chris Sullivan, the 0-4 of C.J. McLaughlin, and the 0-1 of Sam Gilman. That's the way they run in heat number 1 for the Northeast Classic Light. Pace car is off, and we get set to turn them loose for their second qualifier. 33 is on the pole, Kevin Merrifield. And there's the green flag. Sean Waits up on the outside. Goes to the lead out of turn 2 in the 23. Pole sitter Merrifield now trying to fight off a challenger for the second spot. That's the 26 of Jim Wentworth. Wentworth working the outside and takes over second spot. Merrifield back to third, and the 85 in the fourth spot. 73 is Jay McMahon. He is running fifth. Here is your leader, in the 23. Sean Waits out in front. Jim Wentworth runs second. Merrifield is third. And a pretty good battle between the 85 and the 73 for the fourth spot. Cross flags and halfway through heat number 2 for the Classic Lights. The question is, does anybody have anything for Sean Waits in this race? He is out in front. Wentworth trying to catch him, and they have checked out from the rest of the field. Our pole sitter, Merrifield, continues to run third. Two laps to go this time, 2 to go. And Waits just continues now to increase that lead over Wentworth, as they'll see the white flag this time. One more time around. Checkered flag will fly, and Sean Waits will win it. Wentworth, Jim Wentworth in the 26 for second. Merrifield holds on for third. Fourth to the 85 and the 38 in the fifth spot. That's the way they run in heat number 2 for the Northeast Classic Lights.
Looks like Jerry Ellett's going to let him rip this time by. These are full-size pickup trucks ready to rock and roll. Caution flag is still, caution lights are still on the speedway, so at least one more time around. Let's talk about some of the younger drivers. Cassie Coates in the number 98. Rookie season this year. Cassie seems to be getting a little bit faster and faster every week.
She is. She's made improvements every time out there, and she was originally slated to start one spot up. She decided to give that spot to Frank Dumicic in the 42 truck. He's a little bit faster, but Cassie's definitely done a good job this season.
Looks like the pace car is going to get off the speedway. Leave it up to the drivers now. 11 New England Truck Series trucks ready to go. 8 laps is the distance. Here they come out of turn number 4.
And Brandon Chase in the number 33. He's going to give him the green, and he is loose coming off the turn. Oh, and we've got a little sloppy start here. Mike Parker is in the outside wall. Ooh, not a very good start for our heat race. We're going to try and line him back up and go again. But that's Mike Parker in the 93. He's sitting on the wall up here just out near turn 1.
Well, the good news, it looks like the 93 is able to take off on its own power, but 2 trucks sliding out of turn number 4 to get this thing going, and not a good way to start for Mike Parker. Andy driving that number 3 truck.
He's normally in a black number 3 truck, more Intimidator style, but he's driving the white and red paint scheme tonight.
He's our own Intimidator right at turn number 4. Green flag is out. We're off and underway. It looks like DJ McGurran takes the lead.
And DJ's going to take the lead on the outside. They're a little bottled up. That 33 of Brandon Chase, still trying to get the handle on that. But 72 of Glenn Knoll, he moves into second, and Chris Carell's into third.
Tyler Chapman trying to get to the inside of the 33. Can't get it done. Corey Coates does. He's to the outside in turn number 4.
He's your point leader, and he is moving quickly up towards the front. The 42, Frank Dumicic Jr. has moved into 5th. He started all the way in the back of the field.
Frank's got a very quick truck. Normally competes at the Riverhead Raceway out on Long Island. Here we go into turn 4.
And they're stacked up for 3rd place. Inside is Corey Coates. Outside, Chris Carell.
Out of turn number 2, your leader once again, the flying fireman. It's the number 73, DJ McGurran. Way up high where you don't want to go goes Chris Carell, drops back to 5th.
Chris's truck looks a little bit loose. He was up there on the outside, didn't really work for him, so he drops back to 5th spot. We got a battle shaping up for 2nd.
Glenn Knoll's got some company to the outside. It's Corey Coates. Here comes the number 75 truck in a burst of speed.
Man, he's proven like why he is the point leader. He has driven from the back of the pack up to second now, and he has set his bullseye on number 73, DJ McGurran.
Corey Coates currently running second to DJ McGurran. Boy, give it up for DJ. Good run so far. This is the best I've seen him so far this year.
And DJ's having a great one. He came a great run. He came off of turn 2 a little bit wide. That's going to open the door.
And to the inside, here comes Corey Coates. SK modified driver Corey Coates. It's a dead heat for the lead.
And Dumicic is watching to see what happens here. He's looking at that open door on the inside as Corey moves to the lead.
Dumicic Jr., he has a sister that races, Aaron Dumicic, and a father also, Frank Dumicic Sr.
And we've got 2 to go coming across the line. Corey Coates has checked out on the field. Dumicic and DJ McGurran are side by side for third.
Great battle for second spot. Here comes the 42. Frankie Jr., he'll take over that spot. DJ McGurran, he drops back to third. Watch out, here comes Andy Lindemann. This time by 1 to go.
Here's our other championship contender in the number 3 truck. That is Andy Lindemann. He moves into third as everybody sorts out single file.
Down the backstretch, one final time, past the NASCAR Whelen All-American Series sign. It is the number 75, Corey Coates.
And we're looking at Lindemann took a look and said, oh, and we got a spinner. That is Brandon Chase. Gets a little tangled up with the 151 of Bertolette coming down to the checkers, but everybody looks like they're going to drive away here.
So let's take a look at our final running order. The number 75, Coates takes the win. That's Corey Coates out of Ledyard. Second goes to Frank Dumicic Jr. In the number 42, third spot goes to the 73. Good run for DJ McGurran. Fourth goes to the number 3, Andy Lindemann, with the number 7 truck up next.
In the 14.
Second turn, down the back straightaway. As they come down the front chute. There's a 22 car. Battling it out for the front spot here. The turn, almost a 3-wide development. Patrick Stewart down low. Down the back straightaway. Tangway, Thompson on the air.